different methods now in the Shaolin Temple. Number one step is open the body, or open the human. Open the human not only in terms of physically opening, meaning stretch open the muscles, stretch open the tendons, stretch open the ligaments, open really the body, open the lungs, that more oxygen can come in. But also means open the mind. Open the mind meaning to realize whenever you are in a way limiting your views, for example, limiting your own perspective. And by regularly practicing, every day we have exercises to open the body. Every day we take care that we are opening and stay with the open mind. This openness after time is something that we are then starting to incorporate into our being, into our daily life. And this is what opens then the doors again. The more open you become, the more you will see once again the possibilities that are out there. Practically speaking, what should you do? Increase the level of activity. This monastery, or the way in how we are trying to, let's say, share something, the way how we are sharing knowledge. It's not normally by giving out something. That sounds now very strange, but disciples who come here, our guests that are coming here, it's not that they are coming here in order to wait and to receive something, meaning, to be honest, there is nothing in a way besides talking to them that I normally try to give them. The reason why I do talk to people that come here is because my aim is to take something away from them. And the whole approach of this Buddhist monastery, of this ancient way of teaching, let's say, it's different to what you see nowadays in the world, because it seems like it's always about adding something more. You are learning something because you think you are missing it. You are going to another country because you think you are missing that experience. You are trying out another type of food because you think you are missing that taste. So that means the general idea, which is at the moment existing, is every time when we as humans feel something is lacking, the answer is just consume more, which means just go out and look where are you going to find something that is going to fill up that gap, to fill up that hole that you are feeling. That is the approach that we have outside, which means something is missing, no problem, somewhere out there it is, you just pay the money and then you're going to get it. But by observing this type of behavior, I think you can see that no matter how much you consume, no matter how much of these offerings you are taking, you never become full. It's always only a question of time until your new desire starts to arise. It always just fills that small gap, that small hole for a short moment. And after observing this type of pattern over and over again, if this pattern is continuously repeating, what is the way out? Well, definitely it's not by adding something on top of it. This is not about giving. It's about taking. It's about taking away everything that is in front of a person's eye, that has covered up the clear view upon how this world, how your internal nature, how your emotions, your mindset is all connected with each other. So the reason why I talk, which seems like I'm giving out something, no, I'm not giving out. I'm just saying something in order for you yourself to let something fall, to realize for yourself that there was something in the mind, there was a concept, a belief system, a way of thinking inside of you all the time already, that maybe now you realize that one has no fundament anymore. Actually, it is blocking me more than it actually does help me. And why I had to bring out now this extended explanation is because everything inside this monastery from the moment on, when a disciple arrives here, is based upon exactly that type of structure. It is about taking everything away from that disciple. the way of how he's thinking, the way how he is moving, all of this. Because once the cup is empty, now it can be filled up again. Things that are taking influence on your life, but you don't know about it. This is the problem. The unconscious things. Because if it's about taking this lifetime into your hands, you need to know consciously what are you putting into yourself. Yeah? And therefore, these type of practices, this is one way where very, very slowly you are taking your time and program yourself consciously. Consciously that it is not a coincidence how something flows and how and why something comes out like this. It is by conscious choice. It's not about relaxing the whole day long. Even if you would have the capacity to not work, you don't have to work anymore. You can only spend time and going on holiday. Yeah, but how long do you want to lie on the beach until you get bored? Definitely I would not be the person to do this. Even if I would have this freedom, but no, it's unnatural. Because we humans, as long as we live, I think balance is key. Yes, relaxing is really nice. After you have done something. Being soft, being gentle is really nice. After you have sometimes called up the fire. And really exhaust yourself a little bit. Meaning become physical. And especially when we are now in this field of Buddhist teachings, meditation, the power of the mind, the power of the thought. Yes, it's very nice things to talk about, but it is also important that don't forget the physicality next to all of this philosophy. We need both. We need the strength, we need the protection, we need the health, we need the vitality, we need this physicality. We need to have it in order that we're able to deal with all of the soft things and the fine things. And this also means that especially for our monastery or for the Shaolin temples in general, this is why the practice of the martial arts is still such an important aspect. Why the Shaolin temple is different from other approaches. Because if you want to get to the finer levels, if you want to get to the non-physical levels, I think you need to deal with the physical. You want to know what is soft? You learn about the heart. You want to know what is freedom? Deal with the restrictions. You want to know what is relaxation? Contemplate a little bit about what is tension. So you want this? Yes, but you look at what is not obvious. You pay attention to the not obvious thing. Why? Because only this one and that one together gives you your ability to adjust. Only this one and this one together gives you the perspective, now I know how I need to adjust. But if you want this and you only focus on this, you always think that here you need to make the adjustment. No, it's the constellation of both. And this is why this word balance is always so important, and why now for us the physical aspect, dealing with the body, strengthening the body, playing with the fire. Why it is our balancing part for the times when you just sit and do nothing. When you are sitting, when you are peaceful, when you're opening. That's why in the word, for example, warrior monk, you have both. You have the warrior, then you have the monk. In the core, maybe there is the warrior, but the way how he behaves, it's the monk. On average daily life, he's peaceful, but only because he decides to be peaceful. But he is still able to tap into the other area. That is the difference. One of my masters that I appreciate very much, he really said it straight out like this. If somebody starts to attack your family, you need to be able to protect your family. It is giving you confidence. It is giving you some ease to just know that yes, sometimes you go out into this crazy world. You can't control other people. You can control yourself, yes. And exactly because of this, you don't know who you are going to meet out there. Not everybody is peaceful to you. So it is just giving you an easy mind to at least know if comes up any situation where you would need to just take care of the beloved ones around you, that you are able to do it. You don't have to do it. You are able to do it. This is what gives you that ease. This is what gives you the freedom to walk out there without having fear all the time. But if you have no abilities, if you have no skills, and then somebody just says, hey, look, don't go to this Otterberg. It's a very dangerous city. No, you would never come to this city here. Already just because of the fear. But this is not freedom. Freedom is you can conquer all of this. Why? Because you have the ability to do it. Because you have developed yourself to not let fear determine your life.